Very familiar. This is a 124060, no date sub. Just working up the paperwork right now.
15.5 is really pushing it for me.
It sounds like you were talking about a 5711 Nautilus. If we wanted to get something that was brand new, we're probably gonna have to push that up.
I'm just searching on the internet. I don't have any confidence in anything that I'm seeing on there.
Okay, so we actually got some really cool consignments in. If you guys spend,
Whoa, what are you doing? What is he about to say?
These bags have never been opened, never been worn.
those are gray market going around $235,000. None that we have is brand new, 31.5.
During that phone call conversation, I tried to access our Instagram account and it was gone. Well, good morning guys. We've got a client that's in the store and he's got two watches that he's selling us today. We have a very familiar, this is a 124060, no date sub. The dated reference would be a 126610LN. This is a 124060. You don't have the date on it. I like the symmetry of the watch, but I personally like having the date on my timepiece. I use it all the time. So he's also brought in a Patek Philippe Calatrava, and this is a 3802 200R. So it's rose gold. It's a great dress watch. Would make for a great evening watch, or just a watch you're gonna wear with your sport coat. If you maybe have smaller wrists, kind of like me, my wrists are not very, very big. So a 41 millimeter is about as big as I'd maybe go, maybe 42, 35 millimeter case size can look very, very good on wrist. So both of them are complete sets. We're buying the no date sub for $9,000, and then the Patek Philippe Calatrava for $77,500. Little package deal there. We'll get those turned around, get them ready to go. If you're interested in either one of these, please don't hesitate to reach out. We've got this sub and a few others. We have a dated sub if you'd prefer dated. This Calatrava is a great deal. If you're interested in decent precious metal dress watch, that's a great watch. Great watch to go with. It's classic, it's timeless. The white dial, can't go wrong with it. I'll keep showing it at the camera again. Just working up the paperwork right now to get to our client, and then we're gonna cut him a check. Actually, he purchased his watch from us over a year and a half ago. It's back in our hands again. So it's always good when you got a client comes back for more. So, and he mentioned to me that he's actually gonna be interested in getting into a root beer, the 126711 CH&R, kind of getting rid of some of the pieces in his collection and gonna kind of stick with exclusively Rolex. This is a watch that we just got back from polish, so it looks brand new. I'm gonna keep the stickers on it because I don't wanna take any risk of scratching it, but this right here is available. This was for $19,500. You've probably seen this one on video quite a bit lately because we have two of them, so it appears about twice as often as it should. But I'm wearing the same watch right now. I've worn this for almost a month now, and it's a great, great piece. I actually had a phone conversation with a gentleman in Hong Kong a few days ago, whatever, over the weekend, and used my GMT function on my watch to know what time it was and his location, because we had a follow-up phone call. So instead of having to do the math in my head, I just set it. So actually using the watch for what it's intended for, which is surprising because that's not generally the case.
15.5 is really pushing it for me.
Yeah, I was hoping on 15.5 just because I have a ton of local interest in it at 15. That's I was trying to make the extra couple bucks.
Oh yeah?
At it. And I understand. I mean, look, the market changes weekly with these things, and I hear you. And like I said, I'm not pressed to sell it, and I can't imagine it's going to get much slower than where it is today, if anything. I mean, granted, it's like stock market; you can't predict it.
Right.
I would say at this point, at 15, I'm going to hold on to it a little longer just to see kind of what happens.
Okay.
Keep my info handy. Like I said, I mean, I can ship this thing out like the same day if you need it. If things change and you see the market change, or you have someone interested that's looking for a brand new piece that's like a month dated at this point,
yeah,
you know, reach out, let me know, and then we can kind of take it by ear.
Where would you feel most comfortable with?
I mean, I was quite happy with the 15.5, knowing I'm getting 15 locally.
Right.
And I don't have to deal with all the shipping and all that stuff. But that's kind of where I was kind of set on. Obviously, I wanted more than we were last year, and
right,
it's a different conversation. And I know we're approaching holiday season. I don't know if things are going to change it much, but like I said, I'm not super pressed to sell. It's just sitting in my safe at this point.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm willing to roll the dice on it.
No, that's, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I think, yeah, right now, 15.5 is just gonna be a little high for me, man. I've seen the market soften on the Batgirls. Let me get some feels out. Let me reach out to a few clients, see what I can come up with. Because if I can raise my confidence levels on the piece, because I know that I have a few clients that have been asking for them, let me kind of gauge interest on their part. Let me see what I can do. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, just look, let me know. It's all good. You can figure something out on your end. That's fine. If not, if we want to touch base in a couple weeks too. I mean, like I said, I'm not super pressed to move it. I don't really care. It's just sitting, it's literally like a savings account for me, right? It's just sitting in my safe.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you.
All right, Josh. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you reaching out.
All righty. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Talk soon. Bye.
Yeah, honestly, 15.5 is just too high. Honestly, 15 is a little high.
Okay, so we actually got some really cool consignments in. Not watches, but don't just click away or skip, okay? This is going to pertain to a lot of you guys, okay? So what we got in is something that I don't not have a keen interest in. My wife has owned some nice purses, and look, we've got some consigned purses in. I said pieces as a habit. We got some consigned bags in, some mini purses. These are ones that you cannot get. You can't just walk into Chanel, get these bags, but we are selling them for a really, really, really great price. We're basically selling them for the same amount of what you would get them if you could get them from Chanel. And so this really seems like a win-win. Christmas is right around the corner. So guys, I don't know if you're watching this with your significant other or not, but these are a great, great, great gift to get for the holiday. These are all absolutely brand new purses. And so I'm not gonna be reviewing these purses and giving my opinion on them. We actually wanted to have my wife Tiffany do that because she's been working with us for a little while. And
I thought you were gonna say me, but that makes sense.
I'm sorry. Yeah, look, hey man, if you want to go over,
I'm a purse guy.
My wife Tiff's gonna go over the purses. We're gonna talk about price real fast. So don't click away. I mean, I guess skip forward if you have zero interest in this, but I really think that you guys should stick around. Watch for like 5 minutes. We're gonna go over what we got in, what we're gonna be pricing them for, and here's the kicker right here. If you guys spend,
whoa, what are you doing? What is he about to say?
I'm spitballing here.
All right, you starting off.
If you buy a watch that's 10,000 or more, you are going to get
$500 off a purse. Okay, we're doing it. We're gonna do it. $10,000 more watch, then we will give $500 off on one of these purses. First one is this little brown tote right here. What is that called? A tote bag? No. What's
Christmas.
it? Merry Christmas.
You're welcome. That was $35,000 just right out the door for me.
So this is the mini tweed Chanel bag. It's got a top handle. We're selling this for $5,000. I really like this bag. More than I thought I would, to be honest, just from looking at pictures online. It feels nice, it looks nice. I love the subtle colors, the red and the green. So $5,000, really, really cute. I love it.
And this, we have this is a sand bag. It comes complete with a pocket on the front and a pocket on the back. And I love this one. I think it's great. I think it goes, black goes with anything.
Okay, we have got the Chanel. So many things in my head. Okay, dun, dun. Okay, so next we've got the Chanel mini flap bag. As you can tell, again, these bags have never been opened, never been worn. And this bag, what I love about this bag is that this is light gold hardware. It might be really hard to tell on camera. It could go with silver, it could go with gold. So any ladies out there that like to wear, two-tone pieces or mix their golds and silvers, this is a great purse for. And it comes to, about waist length. Again, it is a smaller purse. This is like a date night event purse. Or maybe you're just gonna go run some errands and all you need, your phone, keys, and a credit card. I'm gonna do these two together because they are actually very similar. And again, these have never been opened. So I'm literally ripping the sticker off of the tissue paper. Keep in mind, these are all pieces that you cannot buy at Chanel. I love this purse. I really love this. I'm a sucker for gold. I love it so much. Here is the classic Chanel bag. You think of a Chanel purse, this is what you think of. You cannot go wrong with this bag. It is size small. This one is lambskin. Online, it's hard to find for under $12,000. And we're selling this one for $10,200. Again, completely brand new. So yes, it's Chanel. This one can fit a little bit more compartment space. You've got 2 slots inside, a slot right here for lipstick, chapstick, credit cards, whatever. And then your zipper and a pocket on the back. I love this purse. I feel like this purse you could dress up, or I don't want to say dress down because the purse is gorgeous, but I think it would elevate your like lazier outfits. I know that might sound a little weird, but leggings, tennis shoes, this will definitely elevate your outfit. The next one that's very, very similar is this piece right here. It's also a size small. This is the classic small Chanel bag. It is caviar quilted, different than the lambskin, more durable for our rougher ladies, and it is silver hardware. So let me show you all 3 different metals. That way you can really tell. So we've got silver, gold, and then your light gold, which I like to call it like a champagne. I think that's what the rep at Chanel had told me about the brooch. It's like a champagne is what they call it, but don't quote me on that. So really, really, really pretty. I don't know what my favorite would be, but honestly, like these 3, I'm really feeling. This one's just not me personally. I like the caviar, but I'm not like the biggest fan of silver. I think that's why I'm kind of attracted to this light gold. So yeah, those are your Chanel purses. We've got both of these for $10,200 and then both of these for $5,000. Again, never used, never worn. Next, we just got one more bag. Hey-oh. It's from Fendi. Again, never used, never worn. So this bag is a Fendi baguette purple sequenced bag. This bag is an iconic bag because it was actually seen on Sex and the City. This is a more fun and interesting bag. This bag was actually a 1999 to 2000s re-release. As a woman, if you paired this with some purple heels, a belt, I don't know what your style is, but this would be super, super cute. Definitely a statement piece. And then it comes with a strap, which I actually really like the thick straps. They're trendy right now. You see them on a lot of bags. So the thick strap. And then another thing I like about the strap is that you could take this little strap off. You could carry it as a clutch, you know, kind of just tuck it under your arm. You could just have it as like a little handbag. I think some people even, and that's a little tight for me, but you can carry it like that. Or if you want to make the strap a little bit longer and just kind of have it more sit above your waist. Lots of versatility, lots of different events you could take this to. So it's got gold hardware, as you can tell. Still have the sticker on there. Here's the back. This is just a party purse. I love it. This one we're actually selling for $5,200. So I know this is a watch channel, and thank you for bearing with me if you've even stayed with me. I know that Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving, let's go through all the holidays. The holidays are coming up, and you may be thinking, okay, no. Can we just, okay. Here we go. Christmas is coming up, the holidays are coming. These are wonderful opportunities for you to get your special significant other a purse that you may or may not otherwise be able to get at Chanel. She's not gonna be getting a hand-me-down. These have never been used. If you're interested in potentially looking or getting more information on any of these pieces, just reach out to us. We'll send you videos, we'll send you pictures. And again, if you need to know the prices, we've got 5,000, 10,200, 5,200. Shop at Alpha. Are we going slower or faster? Ew, I just spit on my hand. Shop at. Shop at.
So dumb. I forgot my line. Call 469-747-2442 to shop at AlphaCrown this Christmas. This is Josh Bell with AlphaCrown. How are you, brother?
Good, how's it going?
Good, good. I wanted to give you a quick ring because I know that we were talking about possibly getting a few pieces. I wanted to just narrow in and make sure that we're keeping the parameters as clear as possible for me. I wanted to make sure that we were talking about the same watch. If you were wanting something that looks like a Panda, but white gold, that variation doesn't exist within Rolex. I know you're also looking for the 5711. I've got a 2017 on the hook, and I think we could work a deal out if you're willing. Are you looking to try and get under 100,000 to get that deal done, or what kind of numbers do we need to talk about to really make it worth your while?
So I've been kind of mulling the 5711 over. I know, so for certain I do want a Daytona. I'm just not feeling a rubber bracelet on a gold watch.
Right.
I don't really know why. On a sports watch, I'm kind of thinking it's chinsing out a little bit, giving me a rubber band.
Yeah.
So he had a gray face.
This is not uncommon.
Brand new gray face.
People just,
one.
they don't, some like the Oyster Flex, a lot do, but some, they prefer to have an all gold watch if they're going to pay gold.
The other one
or
that
pay
I was
for gold.
looking at,
so
with a white
that's kind of what he's
face.
talking about.
So if we were to just narrow it down, I would definitely take a white face steel Daytona.
Talking about the Panda, the white face with the black ceramic bezel, all stainless steel bracelet.
Yeah.
I do have one in stock right now if you're interested in that.
What do you want for that?
So we're asking 31.5. I'm seeing these go for 33, 34. It's a very competitive price.
So I had a black one, a brand new black one on the hook for 25. I get that there's a premium on the white one.
There is a premium. 25 is a good deal though.
You think so?
Yeah, 25 is a good deal. Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to beat around the bush. People call me and ask for my opinion on, hey, where's the market on this? People even say, my 80 offered this. Am I healthy? They don't even want to sell it to me. They consult with me. I take no issue with that. So, yeah, asking me, hey, 25 grand for a brand new black one, is that a good price? Yes, that is a good price. Those are going for the high 20s right now. So if you're in the mid 20s, I'd pull the trigger on it. I wouldn't call it the deal of the century, but it is a good price. That is a good price.
Yeah, I'm just not dying for another black-faced watch is the problem. And that's, I think, why probably the white ones are more popular is because everybody's got some flavor of a black watch already.
That's a good point. Most people that have a black Daytona, they probably have a black sub, maybe a black Datejust. Black dials are more common with watches, and so yeah, the Panda, it's one of the hardest to get from the 80, and it's one of the more popular ones. That's why it fetches several thousand more dollars. The new variation coming out, I think that people are going to prefer the old version, and I think that it's going to hold its value really, really well. That's just my opinion. I don't have a crystal ball, but that's what I'm thinking. So.
I mean, historically, it never plays out like that, though. I mean, they always say that with 911s, and every time I get a 911, when the next one comes out, it's always a little bit better. Forget
cars. I agree. Cars are not a good example, but I can give you real-world examples for watches. So the Hulk, for example, that was the green dial, the green bezel. They came out with the new variation, the Starbucks. Right now, the Starbucks is going for around 14,000. The Hulk is going for around 21, 22. Because it was discontinued, people preferred the older version. Watches are different than cars. I can't predict the future, but the older variations, I am within the watch world. I talk with a lot of people. When I hear like the general consensus of like, I don't like the new Daytona, I want the old one, that has a lot of weight. I would never push you to invest in a piece just because it may be a good investment. But if you want my opinion on something, I'll be more than happy to give it.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it. It's definitely. I'm a guy that I drive my cars. I wear my watches.
Good.
I'm gonna use it.
That's the point of them. It's to be able to use them and resell them and feel good about it.
I've had quite a few different cars, and honestly, the ones that I've regretted the most are the ones that I never drove. Because I always wanted to keep them perfect, and they depreciated anyways.
We're in total agreement. Well, all right, tell me this. Do you want me to entertain this 5711? I've got a good relationship with this guy. It's a 2017 watch. It's a full set, and I'm in discussions with him, and he's like, hey, you know, is the guy interested or is he not? And I'm like, I don't know. We're kind of doing a first-time deal here. So you tell me, do you want me to keep entertaining this, or are you still interested in the 5711, or do you want me to tell him like, hey, go sell it somewhere else? What are we thinking?
I'm really on the fence with it, to be honest. I looked at it again this morning. I guess my biggest issue with the 5711 is it worth the money? I don't know, I could buy 3 Rolexes. I could grab that Daytona plus a whole, plus something else. The same price as one, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Where do you think he's at with it? I mean, just really realistically.
So, okay, realistically, I'll be honest with you. I think we can get it, I think I can get under 100 for, like, to you. I think I can get under 100. But it's going to take some talk with the guy. But the main question is, if you're still on the fence, that's good. You're kind of letting me know I'm still on the fence. If you're like, look, I'm going to move past it, let me know so I can let him know. Or, hey, like, let's move forward with trying to get a good number. I'd be happy to do that too. I'm not seeing any of these below 100, even online. I don't know if you have found any below 100, maybe a naked one, but this one's full set, which fetches tens of thousands more.
Let me think it over, and I'll ping you back today or first thing tomorrow morning. Maybe let me sleep on it, and then I'll figure out what kind of my bottom dollar is on the 5711. I definitely want that one of those white face Rolexes. I don't know if I'd go in the 31.5 range for it, even though I'm sure that's probably what the market's calling for right now.
That's a good price for brand new. But if you're wanting maybe a little bit of an older model, maybe it has the old green white card, but still really good condition, I can definitely beat that price. I'm just saying that I have one in stock, 31.5 for brand new 2023, fresh date. That's a good price for those parameters.
What about a 126529 website?
Are you talking about the Le Mans?
I don't know what the nickname for it is, but it's black bezel, full bracelet, black face, white dials, full white dials, not
right.
white dials.
So yeah, so that's the Daytona Le Mans. Those are gray market, going around $235,000.
Of course they are. I always have to pick the one that is impossible.
You're not the only one that really likes the look of that one. So
then I'm back to probably the stainless. So you know what? I may grab that stainless one. If it's it's brand new.
It's brand new. I mean, it's as brand new as brand new gets.
That might be the ticket for me then. That, and then if I don't do the 5711, if I do the 5711, I'll probably have to buy that one and then mull over my next purchase for a little bit while that one sinks in, or I don't want to have buyer's remorse. You know what I mean?
I don't want you to have buyer's remorse either. It's not worth you having buyer's remorse and never coming back. I want you to think it over. Make sure it makes sense for you.
Okay. Cool. All right. It's good to know you got the other one in the Daytona, because I'm definitely looking for one. So give me a few here and I'll ping you back.
No big deal. Cool. Thanks for taking the call, and yeah, we'll talk soon. Text me. All right. Bye-bye. That guy's name is Jim, first time potential client. He's got a good collection. He wants a 5711, and I'm just like, look, man, I've made several phone calls, talked to several people. I've got a dealer that's got one. It's a 2017 full set. I can get it to him for under 100. He's saying that he's reading that they're softening. The 5811s came out. This one is the older style clasp. People prefer the new double deployment, which is, I prefer it too, but are you willing to pay the premium for it? That's the question. I think the 5711 with the old style, it's still a beautiful watch. It's a beautiful piece. If we can get that sub 100 for where the market is right now, which I think we can, that's a great price. That's a good price. It's a great watch. So I'm hoping he does pull the trigger on it. If he doesn't, I don't want to pressure him. He's also wanting the Panda Daytona that we have in stock. And the one that we have is brand new, 31.5. Man, I'm seeing these Panda Daytonas for much more than that. I'm pretty sure we have the cheapest, probably one of the cheapest ones in the market right now. I'm sure maybe there's a cheaper one out there, but I mean, this is a fresh date. It's a great price. Frankly, it should be around 33 and above. I am hoping that he decides to proceed with the purchase of the Daytona. I think he'll be very happy with it. It's a wonderful piece. It's very, very well known. We'll see, but if not, no big deal. I'm not sweating. You're not sweating. He's not sweating. No one's sweating. Are you sweating?
I'm good, man. During that phone call conversation, I tried to access our Instagram account and it was gone.
No way.
And I was like, what in the world? And I get an email from Instagram says that your account's been shut down because it failed to abide by community standards. We've not been able to, whatever, like confirm this or that. And so it was just like, click here to get a, anyway. So I'm like, oh my word. So I clicked the link in the email and then it's like, okay, give us your phone number. Anyway, it was only down for like maybe 60 seconds or so, but they shut down our Instagram account.
To go from 0 to 1,500, thank you guys, because we know it's a lot of you that are following us. You know, we post some good deals on there.
Yeah, like we've said it before, I think on our last video and maybe a few others, and we're probably gonna keep saying it, but if you're not already following us on our social media platforms, go follow Mike and Josh Official on Instagram and on TikTok.
And you guys are. You got like many.
Yeah, a lot of you are.
Like we're up to 1,500 followers. Yeah. Look, it's not a lot, but we started from 0. And so I guess people are interested in keeping up to date with us.
Well,
we'll post stories.
Yeah, we post stories, post reels. We'll post in our stories oftentimes, like, you know, some exclusive pricing deals. So if you're in the market for a watch, you can be sure to follow us along there, and you'll be the first to hear the good prices that we have on pieces. And then obviously, like any of the watches that we talk about or that we have and we show in stock, you can go and see the full inventory at AlphaCrown.com. We've got our whole inventory that's up there. That inventory of watches is updated two or 3 times a week. Basically, every time we get a new shipment of watches in, they're up on the website within a few days.